If you don't feel valued, if the people around you don't appreciate your presence in their lives, I definitely know what it feels like. And I just wanted to remind you that it is about time to start valuing yourself, darling. It took me years to start valuing myself. And I spent a lot of time getting to know myself, working really hard on who I was as a person, acknowledging my behaviors, and learning how to be accountable. Because I truly care what I bring to the table. So, you being in my life is a privilege. Because the time I give you, I'm never gonna get it back. And I just wanted to remind you, darling, the time you give to others, you can never get back. So you better value this time. And you better start valuing yourself more. If I spend time with somebody, and if I call something out, I'm calling it out because it is truly problematic and we need to address it. And if you fail me in that respect, because you cannot acknowledge and be accountable, you will no longer have access to me. Because I gave you that privilege of being in my life and you lost it. Bye. I know that some people may say that that is too extreme, but I don't think it is. That just means that you value yourself. You know, I used to do that. I used to do that a lot when I was younger. I was overextending myself for people. I was giving them advice and listening to them whenever they were crying over something, whenever they complained about something. I tried to comfort them, to make them feel better. But you know what I recognized? That the moment the roles switched, these people were nowhere to be found. And I realized that they didn't value my presence in their lives. And from there onwards, I promised myself that I'm gonna find people who are going to value my presence in their lives and know that it is a privilege. It is not a right. You know, if I'm going to spend time with you, time that is a non-renewable resource, I want to cherish that time. I want to cherish those moments. I want to feel valued and wanted. And if you don't value me, if you don't want me, then I'll remove myself because I know I'm worthy the way I am. And if you're not able to see my value, that's fine because there are people out there who are going to value me for who I am, who are going to appreciate my time and my energy. Because time, darling, is the most precious asset that we have. The time we spend, we cannot get it back. It's gone. So we better be wiser who we spend our time with. Sometimes we need to forgive certain people, but it does not mean that we need to let them back into our lives. Sometimes the apology is accepted, but the access is denied because not everybody deserves to have access to your life. This access should be earned, and people should put efforts in being in your life and not take it for granted because you're precious, your life is precious, and the access to you is precious. Never forget that, darling. Start valuing yourself more because the moment you do, people around you will start valuing you more as well. And I'm talking from experience here. You know, the moment I started to remove myself from situations and people that did not value me, I made space for the better people to come in, for the people who appreciate me the way that I am. And now I make sure that if I give you access to my life and if you cross my boundaries more than twice, then this access would be removed, darling, because I have no time to waste on people who don't value me, on people who don't want to put any efforts and reciprocate what I'm giving them. And this is my advice to you, darling. Value yourself and your time. Choose your people wisely. Thank you for watching and spending some time with me today. I really hope that you enjoyed today's video and that it brought you some sort of value. I really hope that you value yourself, but if you don't, it is about time to start. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.